Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, June 11th, 2024, and we're looking to go up with the market on the Qs.
Order fill.
H pattern, wide state. H pattern. H pattern, retest the high of the first 2-minute bar. H pattern. H pattern, moving average bounce. Close enough, slingshot. As you can see at the 464 area, that is like a concrete ground that's starting to form. That price can't get below it. As you can see how much time has transpired, and that price can't drop through, it keeps on trying it. So that is going to be the baseline of where I anticipate the price to spring off of to get above the 200 and up to the 21 in our 2-minute chart. So if that happens, not only are we going to go to a free trade, we're also going to say that that's going to be the lowest limit where we're going to actually reference. So once the price gets above the 200 and starts making its way to the 21, we'll start to see a narrowing state with those two power moving averages. And then from there, we're going to watch the moving averages expand back out. And based on the inclining or declining of the 21, that will dictate at least for the short term, where the energy and power that the price is going to lean towards. So if the 21 starts to belly up and starts to incline, we're going to see power start to favor that side of the market. Now, if the 21 gets below the 200 and it's declining, if the price can't get above those two power moving average, we'll start seeing the price start to drop. So again, we got in at a good low area. So the next area above us that we're going to use is kind of like a means of protection is the 464 area. So that's the lowest we anticipate the price to go. We're not going to be hyper aggressive with moving our stops, but that's what I anticipate to see. I'd like to see the price blow through the 200, get on top of the 21. Then on the 2-minute, it might fool around and fight with the 50 moving average, especially if the moving average turns flat. So then once we get to there, we're going to make our management decisions on that, because then that'll put us roughly around 75 cents to $1. Our dollar is the target. So as the trade develops, we'll manage accordingly. As you can see right now, the 21 and the 200 are narrowing and they're almost close on top of each other. So again, what we're looking for is once they come to the closest state, even if they touch, you can see right here, we want to see that price be above the 21. So we have favor to the upside at that point. So then if we get past this area, again, the next above target that we're looking for is roughly around where the 50 moving average, which is my green line on my 2-minute chart, which is my middle chart. That's what we're looking at right now. All right, looking at what's going on, here's some statistical probabilities that we anticipate to happen. The price gets up to the 50, hits the 50, blows through it, goes past our dollar, we'll lock in profits. We get up to the 50, it's not strong enough to punch through the 50, it'll come back down on the 21 moving average and then make its approach back up to that level again. Or if we're going to completely fail, we'll go below the 21 on the 2-minute chart. So it'll go below the 21, close, and the preceding bar afterwards is just going to beeline it to the downside. If we puncture the 21 and close below it, but the very preceding bar opens and then gets back on top of it, it will have enough energy. And at that point, if it has that probability, we're looking at, getting to our dollar, and I don't see there's much life to it, because then at that point, that retrace has been too great for that period of time. It'll take a while before we start seeing the high of the day again. All right, as you can see, that price is starting to puncture the 21 on the 2-minute chart. So again, it might puncture through, close, and then snap right back up. our hard line is 264. So at least if we get taken out, we're taken out with profits. But if this price drops through the 21, and we'll see here in just a moment or two, if it breaks the 21, little to no follow through, but it gets below it, then the preceding bar is going to dictate the tempo moving forward. So if we open and then we get right back on top of the 21, we'll continue up. If we get below it, close below it, and then the preceding bar continues to follow through and go lower and lower, it'll hit our 264 limit, and we'll have to take small gains. But if not, this price still is holding up strong at the narrow state that the 21 and the 200 are at. So the higher the probability is, we still have favorability, at least on our side, to the upside. So that's what we're seeing. We'll see how this develops, but that's my statistical analysis of what's going on right now and how I'm going to approach this.
Horizontal line triggered on symbol QQQ. Order filled.
And there's a $1 move, ladies and gentlemen.